Good day guys, coming here, welcome back to another episode of Langrisser M for the month of March end to April and 2025 in the CN server. And on this part of the special video, we are not going to go through about new skills, abilities and expansion. This is a special video dedicated to this heroine who has previously been voiced by Miss Noriko Shitaya, or Shitaya Noriko-san, who has previously voiced famous work as Mato Sakura from the Fate Stay Night. And if you guys already know what I'm talking about, this character is none other than the next characters I will be talking about. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. So alright, this is not going to be a very long video, just going to showcase the new voiceover pack after 2 months of silence. So, featuring the younger sisters of Enya, Sylrna. Yep, I'm definitely going for the Japanese pronunciations because it is much easier to go with. So, okay, she's previously voiced by Miss Shitaya Noriko-san, who is very famous, one of the, or if not one of the most famous work is Mato Sakura from the Fate Stay Night edition. And due to some complaints by the CN fans in some Games Traps channel talking about some discomfort of her going to some certain sensitive Shinto shrine in Japan, and this caused quite some ruckus. And thus, due to the complaints from fans, and also Zilong is afraid to get in trouble. We're not saying it's wrong because they want to stay out of trouble so the game can keep going and fans is able to enjoy the game more. And we have no choice. Sadly, she got removed and a new voice actress has taken over the job of voicing Sylrna. And she's none other than Miss Ari Ozawa-san. So Miss Ari Ozawa-san is okay, some of her previous famous works, let me check it out, or from some of the recent years' works. Okay, she has a voice as this character known as Moeha Fujiwara from the anime a comic Kaguya-sama Love is War in season 3. So this character as Moeha Fujiwara. Then she also voiced as Hina Hikawa-san from the game, the famous mobile game and anime Bang Dreams, Ghost Band Party, Pico Fever. So this is some of her latest work. I believe those who like all this love life music, like idol and love team anime, you might know her. So right, let us check out some of her voice pack, and of course we'll save the best for last. The 3C animations will be showcased later. So this is her summoning speech when you summon her, and 3, 2, 1, here we go.
遠い海と時代を超えて我らは再び出会った。わしは夢の女王シエナ。未来と過去の旅。わしに続いてまいれ。
Okay, sorry for the disruption. I had a slight cough and got mixed with the audio. So to be fair, I'm gonna play it again, and here we go.
遠い海と時代を超えて我らは再び出会った。わしは夢の女王シエナ。未来と過去の旅。わしに続いてまいれ。
So if you guys happen to look at the video I have upload, especially the promotion video and also the video featuring Sylrna, the previous original voiceover, if you try to compare this, the summon speech they said, I can tell that there's definitely slight difference. I'm not saying which is better or not. Each has their own good stuff. Oh gosh, I'm kind of lost. Oh right. So the one voiced by Miss Noriko-san sounds more kind of like your Sakura-chan. She has this naughty yet soft spots characters. She's like a very nice person with a little bit of naughty voice in it. So you kind of hear both. For this by Miss Ari Ozawa-san, so you hear more of a, I think in Japan they call it mesugaki. Like I'm not sure how you call it in Chinese, call it as 小屁孩. She's kind of like the very more mischievous instead of more both mischievous and being on the soft side. So alright, let's listen on to the other pack. So when she had a class change, so there's a short video featuring all about her. I'm gonna play through all her audio. So class change 1.
光よ、再び輝け。光よ、再び輝け。
And class change 2.
現実と夢をつなぐ力を持つのは久しいな。現実と夢をつなぐ力を持つのは久しいな。
When she released skills 1 in battle.
夢の底に沈め。
Okay, Yume no Soko no Shizume, something we can learn, but again slightly different from the Chinese word released here.
夢の底に沈め。
So Yume no Soko ni Shizume is just kind of direct or loose translation. It's at the dream, sink in there. So if you're trying to phrase it, it means sink within the dream or sink in the dream. So it's kind of like her sing in a more gentle way of you just sing in your dream and not wake up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where else the Chinese word here says
夢の底に沈め。
沉入梦的深渊, it sounds more sinister. It says sinks into the dream's abyss or sink into the abyss of the dream. So I'm not sure if this is directly, but based on my understanding, it just kind of just sink inside the dream, that's all, or sink within the dream. It kind of like never wake up. It gives you the feeling, whereas the Chinese translation sounds more sinister, like, oh, the abyss of dreams. Okay, when you skill with this too.
古代魔法の頂点じゃ。古代魔法の頂点じゃ。
When you pick her in battle 1.
はよ戦火。はよ戦火。
Okay, I totally do not know what does that mean. I'm sorry. When you pick her in battle 2.
失望させるでないぞ。失望させるでないぞ。
When she's not able to battle.
約束されたみたい。
Then bond speech 1.
彼女は邪悪の化身、偽りの王、アシュアイの罪人。なぜ本を閉じる？後世の者にどう評価されているのか気になるのじゃ。
Okay, she's talking about her backstory. She's reading a book about what the descendants or the younger generations of the people write about her stories.
彼女は邪悪の化身、偽りの王、アシュアイの罪人。 なぜ本を閉じる？後世のものにどう評価されているのか気になるのじゃ。
Bond speech 2.
さすらうか、とどまるか。ベセモアとネフシの選択はどちらも理にかなっておる。二人との楽しかった時間も今は古い夢の中じゃ。さすらうか、とどまるか。ベセモアとネフシの選択はどちらも理にかなっておる。二人との楽しかった時間も今は古い夢の中じゃ。
Bond speech 3.
エンヤは慈悲深い女王か、それとも残酷な独裁者か。どちらも間違っていると言ったらどうする？
Bond speech 4.
賢者の塔の一切の物事はビリアが規則正しく管理している。まったくビリアは相変わらず真面目すぎるのじゃ。
Oh, okay, she's calling Virelia a kid. I mean, that's true. In comparison to her age, Virelia is considered much younger.
賢者の塔の一切の物事はビリアが規則正しく管理している。まったくビリアは相変わらず真面目すぎるのじゃ。
Okay, Bond speech 5.
ペドロは孤独な山に眠ることを選び、タイランテルは生まれ変わることを選んだ。なんじゃ？わしはあの双子の呪われた運命を嘆いていただけじゃ。
So, some minor spoilers. She's talking about the fate of two brothers, Pedro and Tyrant Tail. So, apparently, they are twins. So, even though we do not get to see Pedro's face, so if they're twins, I think they should look like. Well, Tyrant Tail's face is basically what Roland's dad Pedro's gonna look like in very much more similar ways. Daily Conversations 1.
一緒に旅をしたい？そうじゃな。陸を持ち上げ海を干上がらせ愚者の塔を逆さにすることができれば考えてやらんでもない。一緒に旅をしたい？そうじゃな。陸を持ち上げ海を干上がらせ愚者の塔を逆さにすることができれば考えてやらんでもない。
Okay, when she is happy.
星は空高く、西風はつかの間の休息を。原初の水波が再び我らを結ぶ。星は空高く、西風はつかの間の休息を。原初の水波が再び我らを結ぶ。
Okay, I can't tell that she's happy. Okay, when she's angry.
わしの言うことが分かりにくい？反省すべきは無粋なお主の方じゃ、若造が。わしの言うことが分かりにくい？反省すべきは無粋なお主の方じゃ、若造が。
When she's sad.
ランデル、彼女は今もなお混沌に苦しみ、復讐と破滅の渦にはまっておる。彼女の指導者としてわしは彼女を責めることができない。
Okay, so the sad speech is her describing her guilt towards Rundle, who caused her to fall into the turmoil and being tortured like in this emotional turmoil of chaos, and she feels that she's guilty of, for these issues.
ランデル、彼女は今もなお混沌に苦しみ、復讐と破滅の渦にはまっておる。彼女の指導者としてわしは彼女を責めることができない。
Okay, it's tsundere speech or slightly embarrassed speech.
わしにぞっこんじゃと？クワッパめ、度胸だけは一丁前じゃな。わしにぞっこんじゃと？クワ っぱめ、度胸だけは一丁前じゃな。
And interaction speech 1.
夢は現実の続きで、現実は夢の終わり。時折人間の考え方には驚かされるの。夢は現実の続きで、現実は夢の終わり。時折人間の考え方には驚かされるの。
Interaction speech 2.
何千年もの間、3頭はそれぞれ異なる理念を掲げてきたが、今や海には一つの声しかない。ただの独り言じゃ。そんな深刻な顔をするでない。何千年もの間、3頭はそれぞれ異なる理念を掲げてきたが、今や海には一つの声しかない。ただの独り言じゃ。そんな深刻な顔をするでない。
Interaction speech 3.
誰も一人では世界を救うことはできぬぞ。はるばるやってきた英雄よ。忘れるでない。いついかなる時も世界を救う力は、それを託す勇気と同様に大切なのじゃ。
Interactions good feelings 1. A positive feeling.
好きなだけ質問するがよい。お主の絶えぬ勇気と好奇心をたたえ、わしの知るすべてを話そう。好きなだけ質問するがよい。お主の絶えぬ勇気と好奇心をたたえ、わしの知るすべてを話そう。
And irritation feeling 1.
真っ暗な海の底で誰にも気づかれずに死ぬがよい。真っ暗な海の底で誰にも気づかれずに死ぬがよい。
Last but not least, special interactions 1.
悲しむことはない。夢の中でまた会おうぞ。悲しむことはない。夢の中でまた会おうぞ。
Okay, now I come after some thinking. I gotta say, okay, the difference between the first voiceover from Miss Norishita-san is Noriko-san is that she can change, articulate, and move around between mischievous small kids to a gentle adult. It's just like growing from princess to empress kind of form. Whereas the second voiceover by Miss Ari-san is more of throughout the way. You can call it from anime, we call it Loli Baba, or she's just like being a kid most of the time. Even her more honorable speech or some deep speech seems still sounding from a kid, but nonetheless I still like it. It's not really a bad thing, but there's a feeling that they each give. So alright, last but not least, the 3C animations now finally voiced. Let us hear it out. Here we go. Okay, that's weird. There's no voice, huh? Okay, let me just try it in just a PvE game and then see if there is any voice.
Madaka. 封じられし古代。はよ戦火。 暗黒を出しなさい。封じられし古代の力
All
のあ
right.
りかを。
Using Loki, so we have get to enjoy double the fun, double the Sylrna. And let me check. Even though I keep to the minimum, but I did switch on the sound effect and music, so I was expecting there is sounds to the animations. Oh, okay, that's unusual that Loki is not able to summon her talent's summon effect.
封じられ。はよ戦火。夢の底に沈め。古代魔法の頂点じゃ。はよ戦火。封じられし古代の力のありかをここに示せ。
So I feel that even though they had a voiceover, but there still seems to be some problem or issue. And now I'm going to switch around and use her to attack instead. Okay, I'm going to try all the animations and also see how the talent works.
Yume no soko ni shizume. Yume no soko ni shizume. 失望させるでないぞ。
Yep, she's the summon is not able to use the dream lord or dream dominator summon effect from her talent, which is kind of sad. Okay, you're gonna try it again and see if she's gonna say anything. Because it's a pity, she's doing some attack animation executions effect, so I was expecting some battle speed. So definitely gotta say there's a pity. This is basically like LLR Kreese 3C animations. When you use her 3C, she is not saying anything at all. I gotta say it's a pity because I mean, she has this battle skill release voiceover. So when she executes the 3C animations, to be honest, I was hoping to witness or see her saying this speech, Yume no soko ni shizume, as she pump up into the skies and she changed her water trident or lance into this dark energy ball and she throw towards the enemy. It is like the best execution ever if she said this speech, because it's like a final attack the enemy will see and also hear before they got they just die in the battle, compared to second voice. Yep, Kodai Moho no Choudenja, it kind of like just saying this is the peak of ancient magic. This will do too, but sync within the dream or sing in the dream sounds more way cooler when going with the 3C animations. So that's how I feel, but sadly they missed this out. So Yume no Soko de Shizume, then she throw this out. That's like, oh gosh. So alright, we have come to the end of this special part video, and oh okay, so some of you might have asked that if I have a lot of heroes and sometimes doing other videos can feature other heroes. Know that I'm able to do challenge, but just to showcase you guys, this is the list of box I currently had, all the heroes that I had for the SR to SP and LLR. Those are the heroes. I have a great lack of heroes and heroines, and even for Andreo, I only got him recently. And including collaborations, you can see a lot of them are missing. So my box is kind of patchy here and there. And the saddest thing is I've been trying to play Ymir, but I do not have Leo back to unlock his bond, so his attack is pretty low. So this is all the heroes and heroines in my box, so you can tell it's pretty little in comparison to other normal average players. Despite playing for almost 7 years, this is all I have. I gotta say sometimes I've been lazy doing the quests and events previously. I think everything, all the great change come for the good change come about after the release of Papa Vargas. It makes more challenge and even more or much more easier to do. So yep, thanks to Papa Vargas on the recent challenge event that I start to be able to do the future events, that I can record some of them and showcase to you guys. So alright, we have come to the end. Thank you guys for watching. So let's wrap it up here. And this is Sylrna News voiceover by Miss Ari Ozawa-san. And what did you guys think? Did you guys like it? Or you guys prefer the first original voiceover? Leave it down in the comment sections below if you like. This is Kami. See you guys and goodbye. Stay tuned for the next video.
陸を持ち上げ海を干上がらせ愚者の塔をさわしの言うことが分かりにくい。反省すべきは無粋なお主の方じゃ若造が。星は空高く西風は束の間の休息は原初の水波が再び我らを結ぶ。